Well, hello. Am I the only one in here? So yeah. Well, nope. There's some of you. It's a little, it's a little early for this live stream, but I didn't come on today any. And I'm up here at the she shed because I have to turn off the freeze dryer here in a few minutes, and so I thought I'd just see if y'all wanted to chit chat tonight. I think I pinned the link to the top. So who's going to come and talk to me? There's a little wood stove up here. I've even built me a little fire in the wood stove down in the other room. So it's just kind of warm and cozy in here tonight. Hello, Katie Crafts. Hello, Virginia. So we got Linda and Katie and Virginia. And I need some people to come up here on the panel and do the talking. Because actually I'm here in front of my little machine. I actually thought I might try to sew a stitch or two tonight. Hello, Diane. Diane, you coming up on the panel with me? I don't like being up here by myself. Makes me lonely. I'm going to turn that off for just a minute. That light's bright, but I like to be able to see when I'm working. Hello, Kathy. What have you girls been up to today? You been busy? What did I do today? The day flew by, but I can't recall what I got done. Hello, Sandra. I'm on early tonight. Giving you guys more time to chat. I'd like to, so I don't know if I can make it work. Can you try? Hello, Christy. Your day's about to start, and it's nighttime here. Long nights now that the days are so short. I delivered the totes my friend ordered. Good to have that off my to-do list. Kathy's been cleaning. Hi, June. Sandra's going to grab her laptop. She never lets me down if she feels like it. She's always up here. 19 of you in here, but nobody up here with me. I was playing around with the new block today. I'm going to show them to you because I think they're kind of cute. Let me show you. You know, we were looking at those blocks for the sampler on that website, Delaware Quills, and I just thought, well, I'm going to make this one because it was just cute. So I pulled out some scraps, and I made that one. And I made this one. So I kind of liked them. And I'm going to make some more of them. I still don't know how many projects I have started, but it's a bunch. Oh, look there. They both come out both the same. They're supposed to. That's what they're supposed to do. Let's see. Let's line them up on this side. And looky there. That's the same too. I did good. Hello, Diane. I'm up here. I'm on early tonight, ain't I? Surprised everybody by coming early, but anyway.
I think it's fine. That's fine. I love your block. Gosh, that's beautiful.
Aren't they pretty? I like them.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Oh my goodness.
And I thought I might try to do a video tomorrow, just a tutorial, just me and the camera, and just show how they's made. But of course, they're easy. They're just a little patchwork and the flying geese. They're easy to make, but I thought they were cute.
That's really sweet. How'd you pull the pictures together? Did you do that strip piecing or?
This? Yeah. So 2 strips and then cut them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but they were cute. One day, Virginia says one day we'll be looking for you when we all start that sampler quilt. Well, I'll have to come take turns coming up and showing our blocks. You know that. We will. Hello, Sandra.
Hi,
Hey,
everybody. I got to
And,
turn my TV down.
and how are you feeling today? Still better?
A little tired. I guess I shouldn't have babysat or call it babysitting because grandmas don't babysit. They watch their kids.
Kids.
That's what Alani tells me. You're visiting. You're not babysitting.
uh, right.
I had the two of them for 4 hours yesterday.
Oh,
oh goodness.
4 hours? That's a long time for
It
babies.
is.
Yeah.
It-
Well, it's like just before I got there, I went and got a Happy Meal because Alani loves chicken nuggets.
Mhm.
And then I get this phone call saying, Grandma, I got to go to Lind. There was a break in at the house or something, her
Oh,
other family's house, because the one from school and the house is unlocked and stuff is thrown all over in the house. Well, so Alicia, I get out there. Alicia takes off and she goes into the other town to help her because she's by herself. And find out it was one of her uncles had went in the house to get something, and he pulled a prank on her. And they said, "Well, just stick around because we called the police for breaking and entering, and you can explain to him what you did."
oh
He
no.
thought he thought he'd pull a prank on his niece.
Uh,
That is not the prank you want to pull on a teenager.
no. No, that'd be scary to think somebody had broke in.
And then she goes, "I had to leave before was going to be arrested for murder."
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I just woke up from taking a little nap. It was a long day. Just making that one block was a, and then we didn't even get the block done today on our channel.
Uh,
3 hours isn't enough when you're trying to teach somebody how to make a block.
Oh no.
I was showing them. You might have seen them. I was showing them the blocks I made today.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty? Simple, but it's pretty. So
Yeah, but that doesn't go with that prairie point or prairie flower one. It doesn't go with your heart one.
no.
That means
No,
Rita started.
we were on that Delaware quilts looking at patterns, and I thought, well, that one's cute. I want to make that one, so I did.
So Rita started another project.
Well, just blocks.
Yeah, but one block leads to 20 blocks, and then that leads to a quilt. And
Because actually, I thought I would do a tutorial video tomorrow and make another one, so that'll make 3. So
see, you're on your way to that quilt.
oh,
How about you do 3 in one row, and then pick another block, do 3 in another row.
that would be good. I was thinking it'd be cute to do all stars, but different stars. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's what our quilt block exchange over at Kathy Quilts and Crafts. That's what we're doing in January and February.
okay.
It's red, white, and blue, and all has to do with stars.
Okay. Well, hey, I've got that already. That's red, white, and blue. So
Yeah. And it's like we have 19 that I thinking that we have. I have to send out confirmation. For some reason, I'm running behind my schedule. I was going to send out confirmation December 15th to see how many was actually going to participate. And I've got replies all back from but one.
Okay. Kim Burr says she's really sick. She's got what the grandkids had, and it's awful. Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I was afraid I would overdo it yesterday and then I'd be knocked down. And then I had to get up early this morning to go down and get filters and go to the bank before I came on Kathy's. That just wore me out. And then they didn't have any furnace filters. They come in today, so I have to go back tomorrow to get my furnace filters.
I've got to go up to the other room just a minute. I think I heard that freeze dryer go off. I'll be right back. Okay.
Then we know which house she's at for sure. She's at the she shed.
She is.
Oh, it's like I better put my glasses on so I can read. Linda Denton Sanders, was that me because I did not see a notice? No. I haven't sent the notice out. That's why. And it's only December 14th. I'm missing a couple email addresses, so I have to contact them other ways.
So Sandra, does everybody have everybody's contact information?
Only if we do block swap exchanges that's how we get people's information.
Oh, okay.
Like when we did our first block swap through the US mail was on Rita's, and then we got everybody that participated, we got their mailing address and their email addresses. And then I did a Christmas block swap on my own. I picked 9 other friends that I've met through YouTube. And then we did a Christmas block exchange. We had to make 2 blocks a piece and send them out. And that did really good. Only one set of blocks got lost in the US mail. One gal had to remake 2 blocks.
Huh.
And then when her second set come in, they said, the gal that received them said it was like it was on the floor and they was walking on it. It had footprints all over it.
They probably were walking on it. That's probably exactly what happened. Fell on the floor and they didn't pick it up.
Because I think in your channel on that Rita's Roost block swap, didn't only 1 or 2 people have to remake their blocks?
Yeah.
I think it was just 1 or 2.
Okay.
I made a backup one in case, because mine took a little bit more than a couple hours to make my block. So I made a spare.
You know, one that I sent to Awkward Quilter got returned to me, and I sent her a different one. And the envelope come back messed up, and the address wasn't right, and the envelope was messed up too. So.
Well, I just had a Christmas card come in yesterday with a whole section out of it.
Huh.
The machine just ate part of the Christmas card.
Huh.
And it was fun trying to get it out of the envelope.
Yeah.
But it's like, those machines aren't as good as they think they are.
No.
So,
down here where I live, you can live in Clarksville and mail it from Clarksville, and it'll go to Fort Smith before it comes back comes back to Clarksville. Does that make you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, they'll send it 2 hours away before it comes back to who it's going to if it's in the same town here.
Yes. See, I did that. We was goofing off waiting for some of the Rita's Roost patterns to come back. Mm-hmm. So I decided that I would mail off. I mailed a block to. It took it 3 days to get back to me. And it should have been in the thing up to a town an hour away, and it should have came back the next day, but it didn't. It took 3 days. But after not feeling the best, I kept yawning all through Kathy's. It's like every time I yawn and blow my nose. So
June had one person that said she didn't get one from me, and I sent it out and she got it.
Yeah. I knew there was a couple people, but I couldn't remember. I didn't keep track I was just a participant. Now, when I'm the one that is the kind of the head of it, I keep track of everybody that gets their blocks.
Hello, Molly.
Hi, Molly.
I've got to get that one put together because those blocks are pretty. And you went to all that trouble to draw me that diagram how to put them together, and I still haven't done it. So.
It's fine, Rita. It's we get distracted. We get to do things that are more simple.
I get distracted all the time. Look who's here.
Hey, you got on here early tonight.
I did. I was just up here by myself, so I decided to come on early.
Trevor's spending the night with us tonight because he wants to go with us up to Ashland tomorrow to pick that thing up. Hey!
Hey,
Ah,
What are you doing, little boy?
There goes Johnny.
Okay.
That's his daddy, the truck driver.
ah.
He's crazy. He didn't work tonight because he had to go to the doctor today. He's got to go back at the warehouse for NASCAR and work 2 days next week, Monday and Tuesday, and then he's got to go after Christmas and right after New Year. And then the new NASCAR thing starts up in February, the schedule. There's Carrie.
There's Carrie. Come on up, Carrie.
Rita, I can't stay.
Hey, everybody.
Because my dinner is on the stove.
Well, come back later. If you get through eating, come back.
Are you leaving us?
Well, not right now, but
Oh, okay.
She's fixing to have supper.
Yeah.
It's early yet. I haven't. Mine's in the refrigerator to be microwaved.
Yeah.
I just have to watch for Austin coming in. He has to shower. He has to work tonight. And
We've
then
been gone. Where did we go today? Oh, we had doctor's appointments today. And I got an injection in my shoulder. And it was like the middle of the day. And we got home late. So we just microwaved us some of those Tyson wings.
yeah.
That was enough for us.
Hey, Carrie.
Hello,
Hey, Carrie.
Carrie. What you got? Your phone cover?
I got my new phone.
Oh, I thought you wasn't getting it.
Yeah. And it's not an iPhone, it's a regular
I thought you were getting your computer today.
no, it's next Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And what color case did you get? Did you get hot pink?
Gold.
Gold.
Well, gold's pretty. Gold's pretty.
Because they didn't have purple. They didn't have
In any case, you got a lot of money if you got to go case.
I didn't like the light pink. Some
You
things
don't trust me.
Just tell her it's her.
with the light pink
I don't
didn't
look.
look good.
Do something.
Hi, Teresa.
Yeah, hello, Teresa. And hello, Sharon J. Sharon J likes your case. She told you last night to get purple. I remember I was watching. She told you to get purple, and I told you to get hot pink. And you didn't get either one.
No, because the store I was at didn't have nothing.
But the gold is pretty. You did good. You picked a pretty color.
And it only was $20 for the case.
And mine's got this in it.
And I have no case at all.
I should put my bus pass in here.
Uh-huh. So did you have school today?
I went yesterday. I did it at home. I did perfect and got another A on it.
Oh,
And-
wow. You just moving on up.
And I got 2 courses I'm doing online myself.
I don't know what to do with you.
I'm gonna open the program my teacher gave me was for business. Open my own business.
Open
John said you're going to end up getting your PhD.
You got some goals. Yeah.
Hey, that's good. It's good to set you some goals and keep on till you master them.
Yeah. When I'm sitting and doing it again tomorrow, I gotta have a notepad and take down the little notes because you need the little names of every program.
Mm-hmm.
Answer questions. I should know the title. You should know the kind of
Yeah.
like that.
Good, yeah,
Well.
good night, Kim. You get some rest. Kim's not feeling good at all.
Oh, Kim,
Yeah.
keep it easy.
Be right back.
I
Get
hope
some
it's
rest,
not the
Kim.
flu.
It's definitely don't overdo.
Yeah.
I can tell you that from experience.
Because the reason why I was home yesterday because my teacher had the flu, so she didn't want me.
No, you don't need to be around her. Uh-uh.
And then I'd be sick before Christmas. Then I'd be with nobody.
Mhm.
I know my neighbor would come in with ginger ale and soup, but I don't want her catching it either.
No.
I consider to be lucky.
You got half of this, right?
Huh?
You got all that money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got it in the front section. And that check.
Well, everybody's quiet tonight except John.
I'm listening.
Everybody's quiet tonight except for John.
Yeah, I'm listening to their
She
TV.
she knows you're talking to me though.
That's a sensitive microphone.
Huh?
That's a sensitive microphone, man. Sensitive, real.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna mute him every once in a while because sometimes we can't. It's a lot of just blue, 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 blue.
Yeah,
So
we hear the background TV.
yeah, and it's almost a little annoying just sometimes. So
Yeah. Because it's like I was trying to figure out if I had a dog coming through the door, which I think I do. So I'll mute if it gets too loud.
okay, well,
It's like, and then, like I said, Austin's supposed to come through the door to take a shower before he goes to work
Is
tonight.
that better?
yeah, it is. Francis, it's just a little bit annoying though when the TV's in the background. It
Them
is.
kids, the two kids are in there playing a game, and you know that's the kids.
I understand.
Johnny and Trevor, his daddy.
So how's your mom?
Anna,
So I didn't get no mail call today, so I have to wait till tomorrow, see if the parcel comes tomorrow.
I got-
mm,
But watch him come on the 22nd. That'd be funny. That'd be my Christmas.
come right before Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be funny though.
Mm-hmm.
Farmer wife sent me a present and it hasn't come yet. So
Yeah.
I'm marking down every day.
And hello, J. Mary.
AJ Mary, yeah.
Mary. Yeah. Hello, J. Mary.
Hey,
Hey, turn it down just a little bit.
Y'all better talk though, or I'll fall asleep up here. I didn't sleep good last night.
Bye, Christy.
I didn't sleep. I was up 3 or 4 times. I think I had one nightmare and that was it. And I was awake.
And
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to you.
After that fire alarm thing, I bet you did have nightmares though. Yeah. Bye, Christy. Merry Christmas
I
to you.
was outside with the dog yesterday, Francis.
Huh?
I was outside yesterday with the dog with my coat, my shoes, and her coat was on because somebody pulled the fire alarm for a joke.
Oh. But it wasn't a fire.
It was 5 fire trucks, 3 cop cars.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I didn't want to stand outside and see how good looking they were, but it was too cold to look at them.
and J. Mary wants to know if anybody's been watching. So yeah, they've been having a sale every day.
Have they?
you know,
That's
Jamie,
probably where Sheila. Yeah, I was fixing to
That
say
must
that
be where
Marlene.
Sheila's
Probably
at.
Sheila. So,
Oh
You know-
boy, she's gonna be spinning a mint. We're gonna have to talk to her. What all did you buy, Sheila? You hadn't been here.
And I'm still working on getting them where I can get molded fabrics and sell them. So y'all have to buy from me if I get that all worked out. The salesman's supposed to call me sometime in the next day or two. I've talked to one person. Now I've got to talk to another person. So.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know that Soya, I've been on there a few times, and as it gets later in the evening, they all get to laughing and talking and not paying attention. I ordered 3 different lots of things, and I only got one.
Oh my!
And I think it was just because they were all playing around and goofing and
they just missed it. Pay attention.
Yeah. And they said they said on the thing, you know, they said, oh, well, Diane got this one. But then when I got the invoice, it wasn't listed. So I didn't get it. And I think those boys are just playing too much. They're not paying attention.
Yeah.
Have you all done that? Watch them?
I've watched them, but I've never ordered from them. But they do go. I've seen them go to cutting up sometimes, though. Yeah.
I watched them. I'm like, oh my Lord.
Yeah. She posted a picture not long ago of her granddaughter. She might be with Jaden. Yeah. Diane sewing.
Yes, I am.
I know, and I'm kind of wanting to turn around here and sew. So you're making me jealous. So
I'm sorry.
Why, gosh, you're allowed to sew your flowers.
I know I've got to go back to working on my flowers. I've got to go back to a lot of stuff I've started. The younger one, the young one sometimes just talks and don't know who he's talking to.
There's little kids, though. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm. Christy Lou, I have an order from Yeah, it is just a little too chaotic for me. I have to concentrate too much while ordering, but I have friends that love them.
Yeah.
I kind of like to sit and study what matches what and plan out a quilt myself.
Oh, well, I do too, but it's so tempting, especially on a stash day when they sell it for $6 a yard. It's so tempting, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard to get fabric $10 a yard, $6 a yard.
And Christy Lou wants to know what you're sewing, Diane. What are you sewing on?
Well, actually, I am sewing a charity quilt for church. So it's not very pretty and it's very simple. So not a big deal.
Uh-oh, somebody's in the basement. Let me find them. Let me scroll down.
It ain't me.
Oh, Rowena.
Hey, Rowena.
I got a gold case.
Oh, nice.
And my phone is a Galaxy 23.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Mine's a 22 Ultra. I don't have a 23. My son has a 23. I don't.
Because this one I had since 2013. So I never update or nothing. So every time I went to Tim Hortons, I couldn't use my point card.
Oh.
So I lost out 2 months with no point card.
I've got to show Rowena what I've been working on.
Oh, are you cheating? Are you cheating?
I'm cheating. So.
No, you can't cheat. You're
Now,
disqualified.
which one is that?
It's just a blog.
Is that the one that I want the pattern to?
No. I was just on that Delaware quilt, just looking at the blog.
Yeah, it's just
I like to do that. it was just pretty, so I wanted to make
That
it.
is pretty.
Uh-huh.
I like
You
that
gotta
too.
save it.
So I made one, then I made two.
Here
Save
she
it.
goes. Where's
You
the
watch,
third
you'll see-
one?
You'll see her quilt.
I'm-
That's what I'll happen. Mhm.
Actually, I'm gonna do a video and do a tutorial. So I
There's the third one.
because I need to make some videos. So I wanted one made ahead of time.
That's her excuse, and she's sticking to it.
Okay. That's okay.
And you know,
Yeah.
Darlene, we've made that may not even be one of the blocks. We don't know what they're gonna be yet.
No, Lisa will
She is
pull that
cheating.
one.
Yeah.
Lisa will pull that one.
There's
Give me my code.
square
Give me
in
my
there.
code. Yeah, no, that right there. Yeah.
Hello, farm wife.
Farm wife, I will. The postman did not have the parcel today.
Do you have a
High forward, Lord Johnny.
I see you, Sherry.
Give me my code, buddy.
Mary.
Oh.
There you are.
You don't know what I paid on. You crazy? The code up there.
Rita made us bigger.
And I fell over. My pillow kept moving.
So is that all you got done today, or did you get another quilt done, Rita?
I want to
Well, about close to where you did it.
the other
Good,
house
good.
in that prairie,
Yeah, the
Wow.
code thing.
but it's not done yet.
You can use a pull up there.
And I'm up there.
Yeah, we have to have Perry to move the machine away from her.
What?
Well, if she didn't do another quilt, she freeze dried another.
I did. I've got the fridge dryer running.
Put anything on there
She
yet?
gets more done than anybody I ever knew.
Good.
I know.
Give me the green flashlight, buddy.
This afternoon.
Working. Huh?
Like, get to see
Listen, you-
fingers on that one person. Got the corner of the head.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Turn it off right here, and then we'll do it yourself. Oh, yeah. Just give me a minute. I got to get up.
There, we got a wave. We're getting closer.
Uh-oh.
So did you make 3 of those, Rita?
Here. Get out your mouth,
Only
lady.
has 2 right now.
That's good. Very good.
Oh, where'd Rita go?
I can offer cake.
Gone.
You know
Rita, Rita left us. I
He's
guess
gone.
we get to,
what? Put it on here. Yeah.
Knock
Yes,
herself off.
there she is.
After the first of the year, we're gonna all get together and do a sew thing.
A sew along.
A sew along, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We all make our own blocks, no US mail involved, right?
Right.
Take down blocks, make your own,
Somebody's having problems.
Yeah, something's snapping. I heard that.
Yeah.
Well, I just problem, but I had to plug my machine in.
What was wrong with that?
I had to run another battery.
Nothing,
What was wrong with it?
nothing.
I'm sitting here playing with my, as
Huh?
Rita and I call them, our power
Oh,
thing,
yeah, God.
power upper.
I don't know.
Power thing.
Power upper.
Yeah, I have mine up sitting right here ready. Every time I pack it someplace, it's like I run out of power. This one's plugged in. My phone's going to be plugged in here before long.
I know, it's a nuisance, isn't it?
I know. I got one plug here
Dude, you fixed it.
in my computer. My computer's
What are
plugged
you doing, Rita?
and my charger for my charger is on the ground getting charged.
Yeah.
Like I have to charge this pretty soon.
Well, it's like when they don't think that they're on. I guess that's what it is.
I know. I'm just having fun here.
Do something, I don't know.
I got part of the broken window block done today. It's all there, all the pieces.
Dope. And I use a dope blade all the time.
Yep.
Because it just
All right, as soon as I go down the steps, you better
Those
head
blades
toward
are so thin that sometimes I accidentally put 2 in.
And then they
With
don't
jeans.
cut where
And
the
then you wonder why it doesn't cut.
yeah.
No, there's 2 of them.
You think it would cut better yet, but it doesn't.
Oh, huh.
I changed it and it wouldn't cut. And it's like, I realized I had 2 of them in there.
Yeah, you spend a fortune on them. Anybody use those very special blades from Aliso, I think, or no, Alpha. Those
Alpha?
Well, there's the titanium, and someone said there's a diamond one. I just
I
buy
got the titanium.
So do
And
I.
I
They- to me, they're really no different than the other.
I couldn't
what
tell
I-
you any difference. It didn't cut any. But I don't cut just fabric. If I got to cut a piece of paper and it's there, I just take my cutter and cut it.
Well,
I
I don't.
I cut all the insulation for my back windows with my rotary cutter. Well, it was easier to do it that way than the utility knife.
Farmer Francis, you're not in bed.
No, I'm not in bed. I had to wait for Trevor to get here because he's going with us in the morning to pick up the RV. So,
And we're an hour early too, so maybe you hadn't went to bed yet. So.
no, if Trevor wasn't here, I would have been. I'd rather go in there and watch TV than watch it in here.
It could be sometimes it is your cutting mat.
Yes,
Yeah,
it can.
I got
be.
a brand new one. I got to put up whenever he went to the bathroom. Go ahead with Papa. Hurry up.
But I know my rotary cutter that
He's
I
in
have.
the bathroom.
I cut the grain bags and the feed bags because I make those grocery bags out of the grain sacks. Just grab whatever my rotary cutter is that's on that table, I grab it. And I've cut through dog food, pig pellets, all sorts of things. I've cut through it all.
What a bad girl.
What?
I said, what a bad
And dog food
I'll be
bags,
right back.
okay, have so much oil. There's oil in the dog food. The bag, I have to wash it with hot soapy water because it is so beast. I just cut right through the stuff. I don't care. I've had the same rotary blade in for a year.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I just cut whatever.
Huh.
The other day I cut those foamy like bags that come from Prime or the post
Well,
office.
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to-
Yeah.
Do you have to go back?
No. And then I go and cut my batting with it. Now on batting, I do have an old cutting board that I use because that batting gets in those self-healing mats. That batting goes right down and sticks in there.
Yeah, it does. It does.
But to think, I have 2 pair of those electric scissors that I could have been using.
Give me some of them because that was neat.
That was-
Done. Yeah.
I used to have
Cut it off
some.
with a long arm. Yeah.
Because that would
Or
work great for
Joanne's store
cutting the
uses
batting.
those.
But you're not 100% straight. Just remember that. We don't
No.
cut perfectly straight with those. I had a pair of those years and years and years ago, but they was electric. So they had the cord on.
Mine was electric.
And it seems like the cord was always in the way or not.
In
long.
the way. I don't even know what I did with them. They're somewhere packed away.
Well, I think mine is too somewhere, but it's like where? So I do have the battery ones now. And you can get one that just takes standard batteries, or you could get that fancier rechargeables.
Yeah, the guys have a lot of tools that have them rechargeable, so I bet I could find one that'd be compatible with their batteries, is what I bet you. So.
Well, the one that I have is by Ryobi. But it looks like a pill bottle battery. And I cut all the siding for my back shed with it. That's the reason I bought it. It was for that. But yeah.
Oh, well.
They're not made for quilting, I guarantee you. Quilting was not one of the words on the wrapper. But I'm going to try it with some fabric. I got to charge the battery up and try it. But you can get, like with my battery, I have a little drill, the scissors. I can get a flashlight and a small radio. There's certain things you can buy with it, or that it's compatible with it.
Yeah, last night she never got here till 6 o'clock with my phone. She forgot she didn't have a key to get in. So lucky we have it's two of us in here. So she had to knock on his door to get in to come upstairs
Yeah.
Did you get your new computer?
on Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
Oh, you went and got you a more comfortable chair.
That one wasn't very comfortable, so now
She can
Now
rock.
she's got the rocking chair.
Now, where's the sewing machine at, Rita?
it's right there.
Okay. I'm gonna sneak off and sew. It's like,
Larry
What's
told
your
her
next-
to go ahead.
what's your next block that you're planning to do?
She can't start it till January 8th.
Well, no, she's just playing.
Is
She's
that when it's going to start?
Uh-huh.
And what are we going to be doing? Is it going to be just anything?
It's a sampler. It's a
A sampler.
quilt. And
We'll find out on January 8th what our block is that we start sewing.
they're going to pick a block each week.
Okay,
Okay.
Rowan.
Just gonna draw them out of the
Yeah,
yeah.
Lisa's going to draw it out of put it in a box and draw what.
It's right in there.
If there's a block you want
Oh,
to make, you're
oh.
supposed to submit it.
Yep. If there's a certain block you want to make, you email Lisa.
I was going to be ornery and find the hardest one out there.
Then you'd have to teach it then if it was the hard one.
No,
But
she just
like-
have to make all of us one.
Because the Florida Star looks like it would be a fun one to do.
But actually,
We just got something else.
they're all going to be 12 inches.
Oh, socks.
Her feet are
Got
cold.
bare feet.
I
Rowena,
Well,
So do I. I have bare feet too.
Yeah.
Rowena, they'll all be 12 inches finished.
That's
Though.
what I am.
12.5 inch, 12-inch finish.
Yeah.
Yes. 12-inch
Yeah.
finished. That's the key word. 12-inch finished.
finished.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Laura says, what kind of machine is Diane sewing with? What kind of machine?
It's
Oh.
a
this.
one,
I walked there earlier.
It's what?
a Singer 1591.
1591.
There's one of my Christmas trees. Move, John. Can't see by your big butt.
That's the
Right.
kind of.
John said I didn't handle it.
Move.
Days?
You hear me?
That's my little one.
That's
I didn't handle it.
I did get it right. Okay,
I finally got it put up.
That's the kind I have.
isn't that pretty?
that is pretty. I love that.
I got it at a antique store,
No.
and I refurbished it myself. I'm so proud of myself for having done it.
What year is it?
I think it's maybe 46. I can't remember.
Mine's a 49.
Yeah, I think it's 1946. I love it. I just love it.
And we didn't take my sewing machine today.
Sandra, will a fat quarter bundle be enough to do the quilt?
Tomorrow he closes
It
at
better
3.
be.
Yeah.
Like,
Think so? Okay.
yeah, I think a fat quarter bundle and probably 2 yards of background.
Okay.
Okay.
That background is the part that gets us
Mm-hmm.
because, like, when you do the same block over and over again, then you can pretty much guess.
Mhm.
Like the prairie one that Rita's doing.
Prairie flower.
When I put, it only takes 1.5 yards of the background, and I didn't use the pattern. I just used my brain and drew it out on my thing.
Are you making one now? Do you have one started, Sandra? The
No,
prairie flower? Oh,
no, today I did the one called Broken Window,
Okay.
and it had several pieces. Kathy
Is
goes,
it going to be 12-inch blocks?
Yes.
Okay.
12 is finished. Yes.
Well, it don't matter because we're about to go to bed anyway. So,
I did
You know,
I cut out another heart blossom today.
Oh, I've got to get back to them.
We ain't even going to talk about how many Rita's done.
Oh, I haven't done them since that one day we worked on them
It
together.
does, hers don't count because she didn't put the stems on.
No, mine's not finished. Just like all my other stuff, it just started and in my head and
That's me. That's me.
somewhere scattered around.
She made the flower, but she didn't make the stem.
yeah,
I wanted
did-
to let you all know Connecting Threads is having end of bulk sale. If you
Who
didn't
is?
know.
Okay.
Connecting Threads.
Oh, Connecting Threads.
Yeah.
That's a little bit south of me.
Okay.
State of Washington, but it's south of me.
Mhm.
It's a good sale.
And Darlene made one today. What's the name of the prairie flower pattern? It's a
Prairie flower.
prairie flower.
Prairie flower.
Prairie flower.
It's from Missouri Stars, where I got the pattern from, Jenny Dawn, and she does a tutorial on
Mhm.
YouTube tutorial.
I just watched the tutorial when I did it. And then once you do one, it's easy.
And
Yeah.
it was in that block magazine, that I got, the block
Yeah.
books.
Mhm.
It's a lot of the blocks are very easy to
Yeah.
if
Mhm.
you can use your imagination and go for it. Because
Mhm.
like I see quilts on TV and then I go, oh, I can make that, and I draw it out.
Uh-huh. Oh, and Darlene says, finally. I thought she already had some made, but I guess of the flowers.
I don't know. It's like Darlene's gonna do stars for the red, white, and blue.
Mhm.
There's a lot.
Somebody's on private chat. It's Sue Woods Wilson, and she's waving from Michigan, and she said that's a pretty block. And how can I chat and see the pictures of you all?
Click on
She
the
just
link.
she's got to go to the comments.
Yeah, she was in the private instead
Yeah.
of the comments. So you'll have to go to the comments. So
Oh,
she-
yeah.
she wrote that a while ago.
Yeah.
See, I'm
Yeah.
not watching that part because I'm.
I just
squinting.
happened to see it and went over there. I thought maybe it might be somebody down in the basement. They're saying, "Hey, let me up, let me up, let me up."
Like,
No, I saw it too.
and I didn't because I'm squinting.
Yeah.
That's
And mine's gotten scooted around somehow, so I'm not even seeing the private one now. I was a few minutes ago before I kicked myself out. Everything moved.
Yeah, we could have talked about you then because you wouldn't have heard us.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all
Talk quick 'cause she came back.
just talk all you want to. So.
No, I told her when I come on with everybody on, I had to be a nice person. We all got to be
Why?
nice,
We was. I just planned more of the retreat.
silly and funny, but nice.
But we can tease each other in good fun.
Yes,
Mhm.
I would just plan more of the Rita's quilting retreat. That's all I would do.
too.
Then we could all come and stay at the she shed.
We're going to show up someday.
and then all her snacks would be all gone.
No,
I can
while
give
we're
you
goofing off, I'm going to go look up
stuff.
Airbnb.
Y'all have to live on apples. So.
What's not like that?
No, Linda Hauser, she says she can't stay. Just wanted to say hi. Hello.
Hello, Linda. Goodbye, Linda.
And
Oh,
I got to make sure to put the right state, right?
What are you looking up?
Vacation rental houses in Clarksville.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
There are some,
Yeah,
but we need to go a county or two north and some of them
Hey,
big.
we can all take a blow up mattress and sleep in the she shed.
That's what I said.
But I'm fixing to turn my she shed into my quilt store, though.
Oh, that's right.
Can't sleep in the quilt store?
Yeah, we'll sleep in the quilt store. We'll just be sure we get up before you open.
We'll have all the fabric cut up and sewed together.
I'm excited for the retreat. I can drive it in 2 days, 8 hours each day.
okay.
for
We
free.
can put 12 people in 4 bedrooms. Uh-oh, it says there's no bathrooms though.
What?
Isn't that primitive?
It's an
Oh,
outhouse.
That's primitive now, honey. I
It's an
tell you.
outhouse in the back.
What, they got an outhouse?
Is that one in the Johnson County? Is it in Johnson County?
It says it's in, okay, it's 10.3 miles to Springdale.
That's a long way from me, but
Yeah. See, that's just it. We got to do this while we have somebody that knows how to, the area.
See the sour thing right there?
But
See-
I sure,
See how sour it is?
Okay, they know.
I couldn't believe it told me no bathrooms.
wow, I can't believe that.
Francis, I eat them all the time. They're
Do
not
you?
sour.
Here a couple months ago, though, I looked up some, and there were some nice places, though.
Oh, that
Some of-
one was only $225 a night for up to 12 people.
Is that all?
That's
But it don't have a toilet.
Well, it wasn't loading up the rest of the place.
Oh. But $225, and then we would divide that by how many people was coming, or is that each person? That's not.
No, that's for the whole house for all of us.
12 people.
Yeah, that's all 12 people.
Yeah,
We could do that then, couldn't we?
12 people.
If it had a bathroom.
Yeah, we just got to get it to go on further in the rental thing. Okay.
Well, you guys want everything. I mean, convenience of all the
Everything.
convenience.
They want food. They want bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We want to be able to take a shower because Rita wouldn't be able to stand us.
She be hosing you guys
Oh,
all now.
It's in April when we're having that full eclipse. We need to do it that week, and y'all could come this area when there's going to be that eclipse, and it's going to be completely dark that day.
I'm going to put in my search. We're 12 of us traveling. And yeah, the eclipse, that's probably all booked.
Mm-hmm. There probably is for that time that day, but it is.
Yeah.
And even a few months ago, they were talking about price gouging because they were running the prices way up for the hotels during that day.
And this one here is $333 a night. It has a fenced-in yard, and then VRBO's having trouble. So I'm trying to think of the other bed and vacation rental place.
I think 12 people would need more than one bathroom. You think?
There's usually 2 or 3. See, our house had one on the the top floor, one on the main floor, and a half bathroom in the basement. Okay. They always want a date, and I can't remember when that the eclipse is.
April.
It's in
All
some
I
day.
remember is April.
I forget what day in April.
Now I changed over to Airbnb and see if it comes in any better. Nope, it keeps telling me that none of. Is there a storm back there?
No.
It's like I'm trying. Why it's not letting me on any of them.
The bathroom can make or break a place.
Well, and pictures are deceiving. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, Laura, is your computer working any better than mine? Mine keeps going to errors. Had that problem the other day when I was trying to get a place in Florida for May 1st through the 5th.
There's
Aren't
a
you on the channel so along? Aren't you going to do one and Mona's going to do one? And
well, I thought I could spread it out and let them
Yeah.
get some watch
well, they were
time.
asking. She was asking, will the quilt along be posted on this channel or someone else's?
I don't mind doing it all, but I just thought I'd spread it out with,
Well,
with
Mona volunteered, and Deborah volunteered, and
And
Carrie
they-
volunteered.
stuff, awkward quilters. I mean,
Yeah, I volunteer because I can't sew.
But how will we know? How will we know who's going to be doing it that particular week?
You just have to
we're
watch.
going to have to do a better job of posting and not just pop up like I do all the time.
Can you decide the week before who's going to do it next?
We could
Yeah.
do that.
Okay.
Let
Yeah,
everybody know
whoever's
that.
in charge
I'll
of this.
start that first one on January the 8th. I'll start it, and then we'll just kind of maybe go from
And
there.
then at the end of that, they're going to choose another block for the next week. Then you can choose who's going to do the next one.
Do that.
That's good. Because I don't see everybody's channel because I'm
Right.
new. So I don't really know everybody's channels.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Do you have the bell on
Yeah,
some of us?
Notification.
I have notification for Rita's 2 channels, but no, not anybody else's.
Okay, you could always find me because I'm a butterfly. I like butterflies. I go by Carrie. My real name is Carrie, so I use my real name.
And Howdy Old South Peddler's Shop. She's 23 years old, and she made her first quilt and gave it
Yeah.
to her papa. So.
Watching, doing laundry.
It's like we all have YouTube channels. We just have to be brave and start them.
Mm-hmm. And you need to be signed with that StreamYard to have
Yeah.
more people up here.
What's
And,
that?
you know, down here, see, I can do stuff like this too.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, that's
don't-
good.
I don't like to do that, but I'm just showing you. If
That
one
would
person,
be That would be good to do if somebody was having problems with something and you showing them what to do. Do a close up like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how to make you guys the close up. You know, I don't know how to.
That's fine. I don't need to be close.
So- but I would like to, well, other than that, when I make you big by yourself is what I was.
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And
But
not
not
everybody has the StreamYard. I
Yeah,
don't.
Right.
But if we were showing something, that'd be kind of neat way because you still see you guys. So
Right. Right.
hello, Doggleman. She only knows my channel. Well, we'll get you introduced to the others.
Yeah.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Who?
Can't hear me.
No, I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Who can you not hear? Nobody said nothing right now.
It's like, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Who's that?
I know you can't when I muted when Melinda came in the door. She was going home to take a shower and then she's coming back and we're going to heat up Chinese food.
That's what I had yesterday for lunch.
Chicken in a bonnet. If everybody had the pattern, we could do that. But everybody have to have a pattern, wouldn't they?
What's that?
I bet you Lisa could send that out in an email to everybody.
What?
The chicken in a bonnet to the ones
Oh.
that already have the pattern.
I have the pattern. I don't know the lady that sent it to me. She lives in
160.
I see when I was sending out something, when I sent out my block, I should have sent everybody the pattern, but mine's on a great big huge 14 by 16 or whatever the huge piece of paper is. And it wasn't
Why, did somebody
available.
want to do that? The chicken with the bonnet?
I wouldn't mind doing it. I'd be okay. What was I going to? Oh, and I know if I could have scanned it to the computer, I could have sent it out. But my scan to computer's not working, so I couldn't do it that way.
Our technology holds us up at times.
No.
It's like I have a brand new printer and no gumption to hook up my new laptop to see if it'll work.
That's why I have to wait for my new computer to see if my printer will work on it, because I couldn't get this one unlocked.
You could post an email in the chat, can't you? Yeah, you can.
You ought to be able to.
Post the email in the chat.
If you got a wrench, or the people that are in there, they can write out like it's an email. We just have to cipher it out. Because only the ones with wrenches can actually put the full thing.
But does J. Mary need to send Lisa Awkward Quilter an email?
I don't know. She said, how did you get an email in the chat? But the only reason why we're sending Lisa an email is if they're on a certain block, right?
If we want to suggest something,
If you
yeah.
want a certain block to be.
And I wasn't going to suggest one. I just going to
No, I
see what
wouldn't either.
they picked, and I just
I wouldn't either. I'm just gonna let them.
I have to pick them every Thursday over on my other channel, so no. I'm not send that far ahead.
You're not that it wasn't mine, but I was going to let somebody else do it.
Yeah, if you had any ideas or anything special you wanted, you could send it to Lisa. But I wasn't gonna do it. I was just gonna let her pick whatever.
But you have to understand that a lot of blocks
Yeah, everybody will see it if you put it in. Yeah.
consists of a star.
I
There's
guess
a lot
somebody
of blocks.
A lot of blocks, yeah.
And her email address is very easy. It's Awkward Quilter, just like she does, at gmail.com.
GA at gmail.com. Yeah.
Yep. Just like her title is Awkward
Yep.
Quilter of GA.
Hello, Gladys.
I'm not going to change my title over here because mine's crazy. It starts out with crazy. And my other one is just old Gmom.
I thought maybe it'd be Purple Poo or something.
No, that came after I picked my.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like, when I go on to YouTube, I want just to go with by Sandra Cave. That's it. I don't want some weird name.
Yeah.
So they have to go, who?
Yeah.
There's Leo. Is that Leo?
Not J. Mary.
All right, let's play this.
Yes, Francis. Yes, Farmer Wife. I will check tomorrow, see if the mail brings it tomorrow. Or it might be before the 22nd. That'll be my Christmas present.
And the answer to June to June. Cold. I have the thermostat at 74 and I'm wearing a sweatshirt and a lap blanket. That's sitting and sewing today. I just got cold.
We're gonna go spend the night in Rita's quilt store when she gets it all set up.
I went down today and watched. I asked the postman if he had my parcel, but it didn't come.
No, you won't use that in the hallway.
Is Linda Denton just saying bye to some?
Oh, okay. And I know you down the hall with
Hard to figure out who's doing what. Oh,
See what
she
you
was
did
trying
in
to say
June.
bye.
Rita's quilt matches her rocking chair.
Yeah. I'm trying not to rock in my recliner. I have my feet planted because I can get to rocking.
Yeah.
That says, see this? This weighs 20 pounds. It's
What?
a charger for my phone.
Oh, okay.
So if anybody comes and attacks me outside, I'm protected with this. Especially a wolf or a coyote.
I'm back.
Are you cooking something good in your freeze dryer?
Well, if that soup and strawberries and stuff still in there, and some more corn, I don't know if I should.
Okay.
But I went and throwed another log on the fire. I built a fire in the wood stove, and I was cold.
We had a very strong dust devil took part of our roof off and took our chimney at the same time. So we had to give up our wood heat. I swear I live in the disaster zone. But it gave us back our roof just upside down and backwards on our top of our other roof.
Oh my!
Yeah, it was fun to get it off of there. But
Yeah, I'll
get it.
Oh, that's
Pick
nice.
up new fabric to make her mama a quilt now. Can make it for
Yeah.
their birthdays.
Both of them.
Yeah.
What did I miss? I've seen that, but I don't buy from there. I'm, did I
Oh,
miss?
I don't buy from Soya.
I don't
That's
either.
that's way too busy.
Yeah.
Are you sneaking in?
I even tried to just type a word in there while everybody's saying this, and this, and my word never shows up until it's done gone.
Christy Lou. Oh, you down. Yeah, we want a hot tub or jacuzzi and all this good stuff if we're going to do this.
Yeah, is there any local hot springs out there?
I'm not gonna bathe in the creek this time of year.
You'd have to go down to Hot Springs to find a hot spring. That's 2 hours drive probably.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know there's quite a few places that have hot springs. It's just we don't think to Google that. Where can you go for a hot springs?
And there's Lisa. She didn't know we were on. I snuck in here early tonight. Y'all just never know what my schedule's going to be.
Yeah,
I never know. Y'all know about the same time I do. So. And Deb, hello, Deb. Oh, missed it. There it is.
if we go
I
by
did.
what Marla says, you have to have high speed internet. Well, I'll never be buying from Soya because I do not have high speed internet.
Ooh, I wouldn't have wanted. Well, I don't wash windows when the weather's pretty. So.
Me either.
Remember, Rita doesn't like housework.
I don't.
Now, hi, Candy.
Who does?
Hey, Candy. I know who does. My house is lived in.
I can wash all my windows from standing on the ground at least.
That's good.
No ladders involved in my house.
But if I do turn this into a quilt store, I'm gonna have to do some work on it though. You know, it needs updated some. Needs
Well,
some new-
You can do strictly an online quilt store. That way you don't have to have it.
Diane, you coming back after supper?
Well, I'll let you guys, I'll leave it on. But
Well, okay. Okay, that'll work. All right. See you in a little bit.
all right.
But a lot of people are just doing quilt stores online strictly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That way you don't have to have the insurance for liability for someone
Yeah.
tripping on your
Yeah.
property. And
Yeah, when I talk to Terry about this stuff, he throws up the insurance and all this stuff.
Money, spending money.
and that's why you do a strictly online quilt store. There's a lot of people that do that.
Yeah.
They do get dirty. Yeah, they do get dirty. Windows.
Yeah. If you don't open your curtains, you don't. I know I always have one bird that seems to be flying over when the wind's blowing
Hi,
against
June.
me. Oh, I was sitting there. What's Rita got highlighted now? Nothing.
Nothing. No. Nothing now.
Because our names are all up there.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
dog
close
wants to
the-
see out. Yes, sometimes there'll be a little bird or something out the window, and I want to take his picture, and the window's dirty.
Yeah.
It's true. Oh,
And then after you get the picture taken, it's like, what's this? And it's like, so
Yeah. There you
it's
go.
like,
Close the
here we
mini
go.
blinds. You don't see it.
Yeah, I have shears on all my windows, and then I have the room darkening pull shades. I give up mini blinds. Mine kept breaking. The thread just, or the string that pulls them up and down, just sun rots here so bad. Especially on my living room windows. The rest of my house gets the not so hot sun.
Wait, you got a fucking picture or what?
Tell him to stop.
Is everybody
It's not working, Francis, is it? You can tell Francis is getting a little more upset. Just tell him.
dog, I'm going to try to wash them spring and fall since this was fall. Wash real late in the falls.
I usually wash my windows when I put up the Christmas lights on the inside and then when I take them down, because I put suction cups in the windows and I don't like those little round dots.
Mhm.
And I wash my curtains once a year.
Yeah.
That way we don't get the sun rot.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen the bird box that fits into your window? You crack your window and the house is made of glass. It's like they are in your house, but they're not. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, isn't it? I think it's a
Huh.
suction type house.
I've never seen that.
That's you can't put it where a cat can be attacking.
Oh
at
yeah.
it,
Yeah.
because it's got to be in a quiet spot of the window.
Marla's got big windows.
Mm-hmm.
40, 140.
That's a lot of glass there.
It is.
Marla, are your windows clean?
He's laughing.
I got one and it's nasty. They're fun to watch, but it rains in it and makes a big mess.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
That's what I was wondering. Well, my windows that I would put one on, I'd be baking the poor little things.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled my pull shade down one day and I put the thermometer between my glass and my pull shade. 120 degrees behind that pull shade.
Wow, that's hot.
And I thought, well, that's how I used to raise bread.
Oh,
Lived in there. That worked. Yeah.
Yeah. And if I needed something to thaw faster,
And Candy's cats would go nuts. My little dog would probably bark at them too.
yeah. So just put them far enough away that you can watch them. That way we don't have to worry about disturbing.
The birds always make nest in my flowers outside. When I put them outside for the spring, the birds make nest in them. And I just let them make them, and they have little bitty babies.
Yeah. I always let the robins, if they get their nest started, I let them have their babies, and then I destroy the nest.
80-pound dog. That's a big dog.
yeah, it is.
Hello to Guess Who, Nancy.
Well, my dogs could never reach my windows, so I have the same sheer curtains on all my windows, no matter what size they are. So when I wash them in the spring, I try to rotate them so they get equal fading.
Are y'all making something special for Christmas supper? I'm going to make an Appalachian stack cake that's been in my family for generations. It's one of my favorite cakes, she says.
No, my son and I tried getting pizza to be Christmas dinner, and they wouldn't let us. Well, why should we work our behinds off?
Mm-hmm.
It's like sit down, spend time with the family.
Self-cleaning house. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, this right now with a shedding dog, it would be really nice.
You just get Millie; she'll pick everything up off the floor.
I know. I need to bring her back up here. I've thrown some more things down.
Except for that one time you handed her something, she looked at you like, why?
If I could just teach her to fold neatly, that would help. So
Yeah. She sat down on the floor and tried to fold it.
Yeah. Alani folded everything I would get. I received some strips in the mail to help finish my one quilt, and she's folding them all. And she was
They like
naming
to-
each of
They
us.
like to help at that age. When they get older, they don't want to.
Yeah,
right.
3 it works very well
Uh-huh.
because it's a game. And then we named the colors and whatnot.
Yeah.
She'd go, what colors? Well, now that I painted my bathroom, it's called Witch's Brew. So she doesn't call light green anymore. It's witch.
Which is
So
true.
don't take them to a paint store because they'll want to know what this paint is called, and then she remembers it forever.
Oh yeah, Rita, I forgot to tell you, I went to Walmart the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I went to look at the sewing machine. One of them is $189.
Yep.
You need to find one at a Goodwill store or something.
Yeah.
A used one. Yeah. A good
And
used one.
sometimes
Or some Facebook marketplace. Can
Yeah.
you find people on there?
Yeah.
And sometimes you can go to a quilt store if they're selling sewing machines.
I
They
saw,
take-
I know where one is.
They take trade-ins, and then some of them, like our fabric patch in Ephrata, they give the trade-ins to the people that can't afford and want to sew.
I should see the sewing machine place just down the street. It's right where I get on
Tiny
the
sausages.
bus.
Throw some crackers in on the side, though. If you
Have somebody that thinks that she has to play.
Oh, somebody wants to play.
It's good exercise.
Some grandma's trying to. I hear a chair's not in the middle of the road thing, and the chair goes backwards. I did that once.
Is that?
My brother hit me off the chair.
Oh, we're supposed to have rain next Tuesday.
When Johnny gets ready to go home, I'm gonna have to get off so I can be with Trevor.
Uh,
Or he'll bug me to death if I don't.
we understand. I bet that's right. So,
Rita knew to come on early so you could come up
so you
there.
could come, yeah.
Yeah.
See, was you on last night? No, we didn't go on last night, did we? We went on yesterday afternoon. I can't keep it straight.
Because I
Yeah,
come
we
on and copy in.
We were about 3 hours in.
Yeah, yesterday afternoon. We went a long time yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
Francis,
So Rita, have you ordered any more fabric?
have I? No. No, I almost did, but
Me too.
didn't.
This morning I didn't.
She's waiting for what she's already ordered to come in.
I ordered that Dwell.
Oh, did you? I like that. I like 12. What'd you order? A fat quarter bunch bundle?
No, it was a jelly roll, I think. That from Fat Quarter, it was on sale.
Yeah.
But I am going to order a big Fat Quarter to make our sampler quilt with.
Yeah.
Just hadn't yet. I've still got a few days to decide. But
Thinking about maybe saving that one I got that what is it? Love they're like yours. Lovely bunch or whatever.
Lovely Bunch. Okay. What was it? What's the name? Trying to think of the name of it. It's went out of my head now. What's the name of that? I think I'm going to order it, but now I got to think of the name. I
That
went blank.
always happens.
I'm going to go blanks.
Yeah.
Is this something we talked about? Or somebody
No.
No.
I can't decide groups. There's too many pretty fabrics out there to choose from.
That one lovely bunch, there's 24 in there, and we got what, $36 for it? They wanted it, what, $89 for it.
Lord, I know. Cadence is the one I'm thinking about.
I think I looked at that. I think I saw that one, but I don't remember what
Because it had several different colors, so we can make really pretty blocks with the different colors.
I don't remember. I remember that name, but I don't remember what it looked like.
Yep, with crackers, because it is Christmas.
If I find those, I will have to put the dog outside to play with them. Because somebody does not like noise.
I can't even say that word.
Me neither.
Right?
Like homemade cinnamon rolls every Christmas morning.
Pfefferness. That's that licorice thing.
Oh, licorice? Huh.
And it tastes like it has anise seed in it, I think. It's a hard little tiny cookie. The way the German make it is a very hard little thing.
And Marla's got a couple of Fat Quarter. I don't have a Fat Quarter bundle, not with enough. I want to get a big one so it's got lots to pick from. Because 20 blocks is a lot of blocks. Can't stand Vienna sausage, but I love cheese and peanut butter and crackers.
me like that.
Little cookies, also called pepper nuts. They're the size of a buckeye.
Hmm.
It says they're small spice cookies, popular as a holiday treat with Germans and Mennonites in the North America. Similar cookies are made in Denmark and Netherlands as well.
Won't tell you how many I bought from So Yeah.
I've not bought any from So Yeah.
I haven't either.
I don't have a lot of these spices that goes in those peppernuts. Cardamom, nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves, ginger, black pepper, mace,
There's
anise.
so many.
Spicy, wasn't it? Really spicy.
Yeah, it's a spicy cookie.
Lisa, my husband looks at me strange because I like toast with peanut butter and cheese.
Oh, I like toast with peanut butter, but not cheese.
I don't think I've ever had peanut butter on toast.
Oh, I love peanut butter on toast.
I just have
peanut
dry
butter and
toast.
cheese.
No cheese.
Grilled cheese.
Only if it's grilled cheese.
It's grilled cheese with peanut butter in it. too.
Pudding years ago. I'm talking long, 50 years ago. That's a long time. I made a persimmon pie one time.
I've had persimmons, but not persimmon pudding.
Was it good? Well, she made it years ago, so it must not have been the best.
It was just
after that.
I was just a teenager. I know it was, so that's been a long time ago. But I did make a persimmon pie, and it was good. But I don't know why I never did it ever again. But I don't think I did.
Well, I made, I think, one apple pie. My husband said, that doesn't taste like Mom's, and I never made a pie again.
What's the best advice someone's ever given you, and who gave it to you?
I don't know. Y'all got any answers for that?
Okay, what?
What's the best advice someone has ever given you, and who gave it to you?
A friend.
Well, my mom might have given me advice, but I didn't follow it.
I was just I didn't say, but I'm just thinking how many people have given me advice and I hadn't taken it. So.
Yeah, it was like in this ear, out that side. Pop. It didn't even go zinging around in there.
It is peanut butter on toast is good.
It's like I can't believe how many people tell me they have apples with cheese melted on it.
No,
I've never had cheese on an apple pie.
no, I haven't either.
And they put
My
peanut butter
husband likes
drizzle across apple
But
pies.
I never tried it.
I don't think we should put cheese in our desserts.
My mom
ground cherries these days.
ground
cherry pie.
Yeah.
And what are ground cherries? Are they different than?
It must be.
Oh yeah, where do you get ground cherries? I don't even know what ground cherries are.
I don't either. I don't either.
I'm not Miss Susie Homemaker on desserts. I like sticky
Don't ever
buns.
get old. Well, I don't know how you're gonna stop it.
I
There's
know.
only one way to stop it. Nobody wants to do that.
If you die young, you don't
That's
get
right.
old. I don't want to
That's
do
right.
that.
That's the only way you're gonna get out of it.
See, someone pulled in. I don't know if it's Melinda or Austin.
Hello, Carla.
My uncle was only 22 when he died.
Not to marry her son. I didn't listen. 43 years in January.
Mine will be 52 years in July.
Yeah. My mother-in-law tried stopping my wedding, but it didn't work.
Oh, his mama couldn't stand me.
Oh, I had the worst mother-in-law for all 40 whatever years that she lived. I think 44. Yep.
My dad didn't want any of his girls to get married. None of them.
Oh, my dad wanted us to
didn't
get
know.
out of the house because we was expensive.
He didn't care if the boys got married, but he didn't let the girls get married.
But y'all
Yeah.
probably did the cooking and the work, the cleaning
Yeah.
around the house. So you
I
probably
told him, I said, you don't want that many old maids hovering over you the rest of your life. He said, yes, I do.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
There's a big storm going to be on the East Coast again.
I think so.
I just caught a glimpse of the weather, and it's just right up the.
Huh.
I
Yeah,
feel
Herbie
sorry
never
for
stopped
everybody
learning
on
and
the
doing.
East
He died
Coast.
in 100 sitting in a chair.
Yeah. Hundreds pretty good age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only one surviving. I have two nephews I don't see, but I'm the only one in my family survived through any heart attacks and cancers
Mm.
and pneumonias.
Is there a storm in Kansas right now? Tornadoes or thunderstorm?
Denver's supposed to, Colorado's supposed to get a lot of snow.
Or snowstorm? Maybe snowstorm this time of year.
Well, I don't know. I normally have snow this time of year, and I don't have any, and I'm happy. I am very happy.
No.
A cold rain.
Cold
It's
rain.
probably dropping on south. I don't want cold rain. I don't want ice and snow either.
I don't want to see ice. I don't want to see any of that this year.
And Francis,
Uh,
was there tornadoes in North Carolina and Tennessee last week? Well, there wasn't Tennessee. We all saw
Yeah.
the Tennessee ones.
well, it didn't come our way, but we got all the heavy rain and everything from it and the wind.
40 miles from here.
It's about what, 40-mile-an-hour winds, John?
40 miles from here.
Yeah, 40 miles from here they had a tornado. But
That's still too close.
Yeah. Sheila, I'm bringing you up. I didn't see you down there. By the time I saw her, you was taking a big bite. So
you've been shopping. You've been shopping.
No, I've been. My granddaughter was in a play tonight. They did their Christmas presentation, and because she's in drama club, and her mom and stepdad had a Christmas party to go to. So I took her. Then her sister was going to take her home. So
we're wearing her out.
We figured you were over at So Yeah with that big
No.
old sale they're having.
they're doing boutiques, and boutiques is not my jam.
Yeah, I don't.
Now I did buy some jelly rolls last night for like $35 a piece. Did get some of them. Eating my Crowder peas and cornbread with some cucumber relish on it.
That sounds good.
Mhm.
Sandra, how are you feeling?
I'm better, but I overdid yesterday a little bit too much.
Uh-oh.
I watched the 4 hours. That was a little bit much. And then she wanted to come home with Gigi Mom.
Yeah.
And her mom says, no, you can't go to Gigi.
Hey, Mona.
Hey,
Mona.
Hi, Mona.
She
There's a
says,
lot
hi,
of people on here
hi,
tonight.
Tita. Hi, Tita.
Tita.
Hi, Mona.
That's a new name for you, Rita. Tita.
Tina.
You got a new name.
Me neither, but boy, they sell a lot of boutiques. Quilter says.
Um,
Because the boutiques are used in a lot of those Judy Niemeyer's. That way you got a blender color. Judy Niemeyer quilts are awesome. And
Okay, I'm not familiar with them, so.
I've
too
already
many-
given my gift away that I sewed, so I can't bring it up. I did put it on the Facebook that So Yeah has, like of things you make. I put it on there.
And Mona, that's Diane, but she went and she's having supper. And so she said she'd be back.
Well, I
You
am
want to-
too. But I'm just eating
I
in
don't know
front of y'all.
what the little girl was.
I don't know what my picture would be.
It's short for cheater. Okay. Darlene. So
What did y'all have for dinner?
I made Terry tacos. See, it is tacos.
Did you?
I had leftover Chinese food.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had anything yet because she might have went home and fell asleep.
I
We've
made a
been
big
gone
box,
most of the day, so we had some wings.
Well, I'm eating the last of the leftovers. So
Mona had toast. Did you put peanut butter on it?
that's
Peanut
not
butter
very
and
much
cheese?
for dinner.
And cheese?
too. Not cheese, just peanut butter.
Beef and noodles sounds good. I want to make so many things for the holidays, but work keeps getting in the way.
I can plan a nice meal and then just quit with the first thing I make.
Chicken teriyaki, freezer slaw, and an orange.
Mm.
Oh, her toast was just plain. She wanted powdered sugar, but didn't have any. Ooh, I like cinnamon toast too.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, I do
too.
too.
I do too.
Or I put peanut butter and jelly on it.
Mhm.
But Mona, before you come in, some of them like peanut butter on toast. And I've never
Good.
had that before.
That's good.
It's good. Yeah.
And Candy
When
had
I was at my aunt's house in the States, her daughter made peanut butter and grilled cheese for her kids. That's what they eat.
I don't make a lot of Christmas cookies because guess who would eat them if I made them?
You?
Yeah.
I can't control myself. I mean, I don't have any self control when it comes to sweets. I really
know.
don't.
It's hard. It's just the two of us. No, I don't fix a lot of desserts or anything because
I
first
fixed,
of all, we can eat it all.
I fixed a thing of fudge and I put it in the freezer. And I fixed a thing of peppermint chocolate bar, and that's in the freezer. I don't know if I'll fix anything else or not.
I wonder what freeze dried cookie dough would taste like, Rita.
No, that might be pretty good.
I don't
Yeah.
have an instant pot.
Yeah, we usually our Instapot a lot.
I just have a crock pot. I have a couple of them, different sizes.
We have those too.
Yeah. I
I
only
have a
hot
little
pot,
one
not
to make a
Instapot.
hot, like artichoke dip. It's good.
See, I'm not the only one with no self control. I tell you, I can a package of candy or something. I don't know when to stop.
Yeah.
When I
Well,
make a cookie, I
Somebody
like
brought me Russell Stover pecan delights.
now I wouldn't like those because I don't like pecans.
Oh, I would love them. They sound good. So
They're
Mona has
good.
an Instapot but don't know how to use it. Sounds like my sister. My sister got one, and then she took it back because she thought, well, she wouldn't use it. So we took ours down to her house. We fixed. She saw it, looked at it, and we fixed something while we were there. So then she went back to the store and bought it again. And then she wanted us to come down and teach her how to use it. But we went down and fixed a whole meal. And then she said, I think you need to come again. I said, I'm thinking you're just using that as an excuse.
Yeah. It's like everybody I know, they say they do really good for the first week. They use the Instapot on everything they do. So I think, well, I will go do that. So I give everybody a couple months, and then to find out that they don't use them anymore.
Oh yeah. We made lasagna. Macaroni and cheese is wonderful in it. It's real creamy. We did the carrot. We did the pot roast. We've done green beans, sausage, and potatoes. That's good. Yeah.
Somebody brought me these, and these are really good.
I have some of those. My neighbor gave me some. They're delicious.
They are.
Yeah.
How many do you eat at one setting? Because I'd eat.
There's 12 in
I
there.
just eat one.
There's 12. There's 12 in there.
It's what Dogglebin said. You stop. I stop when they're gone. So
Yep.
There's 12 of them.
I
would
would.
get sick if you ate all these. You'd
No,
be in a sugar coma.
uh,
I would eat 12.
Some of mine is gone.
Mine's still under the tree.
oh,
Another neighbor.
My
brought
husband
me
must have ate them.
a
I don't
10
remember
can
eating these.
of popcorn with
sure,
3 pounds of popcorn.
sure, Rowena.
I guess they don't want me to go hungry.
Can you show me how? Oh, go have to go show Mona how to use your pot.
Oh.
Well, when you look up a lot of recipes on the internet, it tells you how to bake it.
Yep.
But also there'll be instructions how to do it in the Instant Pot.
Yep.
Well, it's just like when those air fryers first come out, everybody bought one
Yeah.
because they was healthier for you to eat.
I don't have one of them either.
We do.
My husband, that's what he wanted.
Air fryer microwave combo, and I don't ever use the air fryer.
Well, I use my convection oven. Did my air fryer.
I don't have a convection oven either.
I paid $89 for mine because it's got a rotisserie, the convection, the boil, and then regular toaster oven that holds a full 9x13 pan.
Some people are kind of afraid of the Instant Pot because it's like a pressure
some people
cooker
told
and
me
a crock
I got
pot.
rid of mine because I was afraid of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess they thought it would explode.
Well, I'll tell you what happened to a guy at church. Of course, he don't know anything about a kitchen or cooking or nothing. But he was at his daughter's house, and she had watching the kids, and she had to leave for a few minutes, and then she had something in the Instant Pot, and she told him, it wasn't quite done yet. Well, he leaned over and then let the steam out, and he burned his.
No.
He looked like a mummy, and his face was all wrapped up. Yeah. Ooh. Because he leaned over and then let the steam out. You can't.
You can't do that.
No. So.
Hello, Tina. She loves her Instapot.
I just use the oven or the top of the stove, That's how I cook.
Yeah, the Instant Pot is great because it's fast. It cooks fast.
Yeah.
I don't have an Instapot, but I've got one of those little old Presto cookers, and it's the same thing. Only you put the little jiggle.
Yeah, I have one. I have one of those. Yeah.
So I guess
I had
it does
one
the
a long
same
time
thing.
ago, but I don't now. I mean, the only thing I've got this gold, and it's real big, like Harvest Gold one, but it's like a canner one for canning, and I don't even use it anymore. I probably just need to get rid of it.
But she puts rabbit in it.
That would make it good and tender, because wouldn't rabbit not be too tender if you didn't pressurize it, maybe? Wouldn't it need some? I don't know. I don't cook. I've cooked rabbit 1 or 2 times, I think. It's all I remember.
Rabbit to me, when I've eaten it years ago, it tastes like chicken, you know,
I've never had rabbit.
same thing.
Anyway,
Well, at one time we had about 60 rabbits because we had
60.
Mr. Fred.
Wow.
They populate very well on their own.
Yes, they did.
So did y'all skin them and eat them? Is that what you did with them?
My husband, he killed it and skinned it. And then when he brought it in the house, I just washed it and then I just cut it up. That's what I did. That's the only part I had to do, was cutting it up. But just about like cutting a whole chicken up, you know, no different.
My husband killed 1 rabbit and he said it screamed like a little kid. And he said he'd never kill another rabbit again. That scream was terrible, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I use my crock pot quite a bit.
mhm.
Mine's holding the shelf down really well.
I like it because you can put it in the morning, and that evening it's all ready and it's all done. You don't have to be in the kitchen all day. I can go do other things.
Now, if someone would just
Yeah.
tell me what I'm cooking for the day, that would be really nice.
Yeah.
It's the pot is super fast. Yeah.
Well, you just have to plan it, you know.
I hate planning meals.
That's what my mom used to say. She said, she liked cooking. I don't mind cooking. Just somebody else decide what we're going to have.
Yeah.
Uh,
My husband would sit
uh,
here all day after he retired saying,
my Sunday school class is having a Christmas party Saturday night, and I'm going to put in the crock pot frozen corn, put a stick of butter, a little can of some like green chilies, and a block of like Philadelphia cream cheese, and just let it all cook down. It's very easy, but everybody loves it.
How much cream cheese do you use?
A block.
The whole block?
Yep, the whole block. But I make my crock pot full of it
Right.
because I'm taking it to a
Right.
meal.
Yeah.
And we have about 40 in my Sunday school class. So by the time you do them and they bring someone else, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 guys are gonna like smoke the meats, and then we all signed up what we were gonna bring.
So it's just corn, butter, and cream cheese.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
And then I just put like one of those real little can of like green chili.
Oh, green chilies. Yeah.
It just makes it taste so good. And that's it. My son used to call
It
it
is a
candy
pretty
corn.
good sized group
Call it
tonight.
what? What do you call it?
He called it candy corn
Oh, candy corn.
because it was so good. But
That's okay if you're taking it someplace that much, but
yeah, that's why I'm doing that much, because if I was just going to do me, I'd probably do maybe a fourth or no more than a half of it. You know,
lasagna is really good in the Instant Pot.
is it? Oh, I use my microwave a lot. I bought some of these, especially for me, these frozen meals. They have noodles and they'll have meat and
Mm-hmm.
vegetables in them. And I got one from Aldi one day. It was so good.
Really?
It had noodles and little chunks of chicken, and it had spinach in it, and it had this block. And once it all melted, it was like a cream sauce in it. I went back there today. Oh, we don't have that no more. But it was so good.
Kit Kats. Are you gonna eat them all, Mona?
Poor Mona. Poor Mona.
Eating her Kit
She's
Kats.
eating Kit Kats.
No.
I figured she's eating ice cream.
That's probably next.
I don't hardly eat ice cream.
Potato chips like she was the other day.
For the ice cream.
I didn't buy any ice cream when I went to the store today. I was in such a hurry just to get in and out.
and a Butterfinger.
Butterfinger.
Oh,
Butterfinger.
a
I bought these
Butterfinger on
things-
top of some ice cream. Good.
Anybody
She'll eat
have
them
that?
all.
Hershey's
Here's
Kisses.
Hershey's Kisses and Rolos.
I don't have any chocolate up here. All I got's dried apples.
Sheila, we're gonna have to eat our
Now,
chocolate.
what one year I did this, they're like little bitty squared pretzels, and you put a Rolo on top of it. And I did like a whole pan of them, and then put them in the oven for just a very short time. And then I took it out of the oven, and I just kind of pressed the Rolo on the little square of pretzels, and those were really good.
It's easier and faster if you just eat the Rolo and follow it with the
I know,
pretzel.
but this way you get the sweet and the salty. A lot of
Anybody
people
make
like
turtles?
that.
Does anybody make turtles? I
The
thought
what?
about it.
Um,
Turtle.
I
Turtles.
kind of made that like in my crock pot, and I've done that in the crock pot. Just melt chocolate and stuff, and mix peanuts with it, and then just spooned it out on
Wax paper.
wax paper until it hardened up.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that.
Do y'all know what quilt she's talking about? Dressed to the nines? I'm
No.
not familiar
Have
with
any
it.
of you made the quilt dress to the nine? No.
No.
Is there a pattern that's actually that?
And Rita, the that free pattern I sent you, I thought I printed it off, but then I went in my book of patterns and I found it. So I thought, well, I'd share that with you.
Okay, thanks.
But it's not hard at all. It's kind of your style of what you like to do. So
Rolos rock. I like Rolos.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Caramel and chocolate. Yeah, what's not to like about Rolos?
You have a
Chris-
turtle. You put a pecan on top. Yeah.
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 The package isn't big enough. There we go.
Gained 10 pounds just talking about all these desserts.
The only thing I don't like, sometimes you have to sit there and unwrap like all of these Rolos when you get them individually.
Yeah.
But I did find one, they sold a whole roll of them and they weren't individually wrapped. And so that cut down on your time.
I forgot to buy the caramel today when I went to the store.
That's
Because
another
those in-
thing, Carmel. I've sat there and unrolled each one of those
Mhm.
little packages.
I
Mhm.
know, but
That's a pain.
I know, but I want to try it. I don't know how hard it is.
Well, it's like, come on, pattern. Just bring
I
yourself
think I
up.
have to
I
buy.
don't know what almond roca is.
I don't think I know either.
Almond roca it can be good and bad. It could come out where the one stuff sugars if you don't get the exact right temperature. And then I've made it a couple times and I've had more failures than successes.
Hmm.
And my mother-in-law used to make it all the time. And sometimes you'd get the sugared and nah, I didn't like it. I said, I'll go out and buy it. Because theirs just is, well, it's kind of like Butterfingers. You can get a tough one and you can get a crunchy one.
We don't have any Buc-ee's in Oklahoma.
Mm-mm. We don't have any either.
The closest one is like, well, it's between here and Dallas, before you get to Dallas. Kind of Fort Worth, I'd say, kind of that area. They just opened one up in Springfield, Missouri. I saw on Facebook.
I saw that too. Yeah. Hello, hands and Cluck Cluck Gang.
Hello, Yo Patty.
Still,
Hi,
Yo,
Patty.
Patty G.
I haven't heard from Patty G much lately.
A pink container with gold foil.
The dress to the nine quilt pattern by Missouri Star is a very scrappy quilt.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It uses 5-inch
This
squares.
is, and Debbie Bishop is in
Oh,
Kentucky.
yeah.
It's in the-
Yeah, that looks scrappy. Yeah.
yeah.
You said hello.
Yeah, the digital download is $4.95.
It kind of reminds me of a rail fence.
But I don't think I would make it because it's not my style either. I don't
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
would
a
think-
kind
So
of a
Rita,
kickoff.
what is your
I wouldn't
style?
make it either.
What?
What is your style?
I don't know. Whatever I like at the time, I think. So. Oh,
It's
I don't
kind of
know.
a-
Depends on what day of the week it is. So.
Not
After
little
I
bitty
look at
pieces,
this,
right?
It's like a disappearing 9-patch kind of in
Yeah.
the
It's, I don't think
That's
I'd
what-
make it.
I've been to Seaverville, Tennessee. That's up near the Smoky Mountains.
Never haven't been that far yet.
I think that's where Dollywood is. I took a
It
granddaughter
looks like
there.
a Lori Holtz pattern. Well, she said it's Missouri Star though, the pattern.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
Missouri Star.
No, the pieces aren't tiny enough for Lori Hope. Hers are a lot smaller.
Like toffee, I think it's similar. I need to make some before Christmas.
I've never made toffee.
Oh, I love it. Tastes
You
good.
don't like
I've never-
slicing to separate the blocks.
And you like that cornerstone.
I do. I like
You
those.
like
Yeah.
that. Oh, you grew up there.
Oh my. Old Patty's been sick then, hasn't she?
Yeah. I know
Cortisone
she
in her
hasn't been
hip.
on much.
Broke her finger.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot
Mm.
happening in a short
Yeah.
time. COVID's enough. Even
COVID,
without the
flu, cortisone in her hip, and broke a finger.
Yeah.
Wow.
We gotta put her in bubble wrap.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm going to wrap my butt this winter when I go out for walking the dog. I'm going to use that bubble wrap.
Yeah, not a good time. There's not a good time to be sick, but right now with everybody so busy, it's not a good time.
Did you see that?
But she got her stockings all done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could do that. What Patty did. She struggled through it.
That dog is looking at you.
Shingles, plantar fasciitis, and cortisone injections.
I've heard that shingles is very painful.
They are.
It is.
Heard
Yeah.
that.
My doctor encouraged me to do that 2-shot, like for shingles. And so I had that
I had them.
to
That
prevent.
plantar fasciitis is really bad too. I had
Yeah,
surgery
I've had
on my
surgery
heel.
on both my heels for that.
Yeah,
That is painful. It's only
very.
painful
You
when you're
can't stand
walking.
for no shoes to touch your heel at all.
Yeah, it's only painful when you walk.
Yeah.
It was a cortisone shot in my shoulder, and then walking out to the parking lot, I lost my balance and fell back, hit my head. 3 men come running over and picked me up.
Oh my-
You just saw them until you fell down on purpose, so they come pick you up.
I was thinking the
That's
same
exactly right.
thing.
That's what I thought too.
Francis.
Johnson,
if you
that's
start-
right.
Francis, if you start getting a severe headache, you go get it checked out. And
Oh,
I'm
don't worry,
serious.
I will, because I mean, my head, the back of my head hit that pavement hard. I was fixing to step up on, and I knew I had lost my balance, so I just let myself fall because I couldn't have stopped it.
And I read on Facebook today how if you're getting old, if you fall and they laugh at you, you're young, but if they run to help you, you're old.
I'm old.
I've had people come help me in front of a restaurant before when I missed a step and I fell
Yeah.
down. And yeah.
I mean, those men just picked me up under the arm and just,
Ooh.
I was up on my feet at nothing, and they wanted to walk me to the car so I
Yeah.
would be okay.
Yeah.
I
We
must
had a
not be
girl
old
at
yet.
senior lunch. She fell
Do they
and
laugh?
hit her
Do they
head.
laugh at you, Sandra, when you fall? So
No, the guy went in. He said, there's a lady fell outside. You better go help." The guy didn't come over and help.
Well, he's a bum.
Mm.
He told the people inside the store that they should go help.
We
You
had a
know,
girl.
maybe that's the difference between Washington and the South, where Francis is too. You reckon? Could
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
We don't have polite people here.
Well, there's
I'm
not
sure
very
they're
many
always-
of them
they're always
here,
helpful
but
here.
there are some good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
we had a girl at senior lunch that fell and hit her head.
a lot here.
And she went home, and a day later she had a severe headache. She goes to the ER and she ends up in emergency surgery with a head bleed.
Oh no.
So if you ever, fall and hit your head and you think, "Oh, I'm fine," well, if you get a severe headache in a day or two, you better go get it looked at.
I went immediately.
She was very
after
lucky. They said if she'd gone another day, she would have probably died.
that. Yeah.
You
Because
know,
you
so-
don't know where those blood clots are going to
Yeah.
appear.
Yeah.
But when she got up, she felt okay then,
Mm-hmm.
but then later she wasn't.
I hit my back of my head. I ended up in the hospital because I had 10 blood clots.
Yeah.
And the doctor in one hospital said, "Oh, you'll be okay. You just got a concussion." I knew I wasn't feeling well. I went back to the doctor and I got tested. And the other hospital got charged for not taking care of it.
Is that-
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because they said if I went home, but not with this dog, with the other dog I had, if I came home, give my friend my dog, and go back, I wouldn't make it back. I would have been dead.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we're in rough shape. Y'all saw what I looked like a couple weeks ago. So,
Oh, have you been back to the eye doctor anymore?
well, I've told you guys every time I went, and I go back on the 18th again,
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
and I'm still doing the drops only twice a day now.
Yeah. Well, good.
I think my daughter definitely fell asleep.
You're going to have,
Hour and a half to take a shower is a little bit long.
It's a long time.
you're going to have supper all by yourself tonight.
Yeah. Well, that's fine, but it's like I'm getting a little hungry.
I wish I could give you mine. I only ate half of it.
It's just one of those things when you're used to eating dinner at 5.
Rita,
And now-
someone's asking, can you see okay?
Yeah, for a little while there was little black dots, like a little bugs flying around, but it's getting better. But it was blurry for a while.
Yeah.
Doesn't stop her from getting a head start on her quilts.
We don't know that those blocks are going to be in that sample.
I do know.
Don't put them in there now, just on that, for that reason. So,
No. I will make sure they won't go on.
got to have a referee, don't we? Carrie's our referee.
Well, you'll never know when she makes a quilt top. You can hold it up where it's not in the picture.
We
So
went and
you'll
see the
never know
whole
if it's
thing.
used or not.
You'll see the whole thing.
Yep.
That's going to be fun, though. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I just got to find a block now.
Yeah, me too.
I
I
just
just have to that quarter.
Uh-huh.
I know you're trying to rub your hair off on my shoe, but quit. I washed my blanket and I
Oh,
set
thank
it
you,
up in my
Marla.
chair, and she had to
She
throw
kind
it
of
on the
curled
floor.
her hair herself because I picked her up after school. We had to go to her mom's house, get her clothes to change, and then she came over here and She was in the bathroom using the curling iron doing her hair. But I put her picture on Facebook.
My computer says I need my power upper.
You need more power.
I got my power upper plugged up, so
There. I got my cord.
Uncle Ben has family in Fayetteville.
I haven't found any family in Arkansas yet to use it as an excuse to go visit everybody.
Where did your family migrate from to get to Washington? You said you were born and raised out there. Where did they come from before Washington? Have they been out there a
New
long
York. A lot of them come from New York.
New York. Huh?
Yeah.
That's a long way. Right, opposite.
It's all across just the top.
Is
like-
it?
I know years ago, a lot of them migrated from Arkansas to Washington to work, and some of those plywood mills, and it was hard work. But,
And then they said they came by train also because the jobs over here. But where they moved to, I don't know.
Bye, y'all. I gotta go.
I
Trevor.
Bye, Francis.
Yeah. Love y'all.
Love ya.
Bye.
I don't know where they came over for because the area they moved to, unless the sawmills are done, tore down, and totally destroyed,
now,
because they didn't all just come to be farmers.
no,
I don't think I'd travel from that far to become a farmer, because cows grow in any state.
Yeah.
I think Florida has cows. I don't know. I might have to Google
They
that one.
do.
I think they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cattle in Florida.
An awkward quilter can't use dirty dishes in the sink. I can.
I can. I have some right now. It's a wonder.
I can leave them, but the only thing in the morning they're still there, so
Yeah.
you got to do them then.
But as long as they
It's not,
don't
a block,
multiply,
it's not a block swap. It's a sew along.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no block swap.
No block swap. Just join in.
Just join in and sew blocks together.
Yeah.
and if you don't like the block, you don't have to sew it.
No.
Night, Mona.
Night,
Night,
Mona.
Mona.
Bye, Mona.
It's only like about
Night,
8
Mona.
o'clock here.
6 here.
9.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock here.
Yeah.
Oh, and Sharon J. I don't like waking up to a dirty kitchen either, but I do it. So.
It doesn't bother me. It's like they don't yell and say, "Wash me."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just rinse them off and leave them in the sink.
There's paper
And-
plates.
Then the next morning I take care
No.
of it.
I won't use the paper plate though.
I'm not going to pretend I'm perfect because I ain't.
The pattern for so long, it's a what do I want to say? Sampler quilt.
Yeah,
Super quilt.
sampler quilt. And
And
that's
block-
what a lot of quilts are. That's what a lot of block of the months are.
Yeah.
They're just sampler quilts.
It's true, but I like this one. I've never done one before. It's
And
a good
then
idea.
a lot of the other quilt patterns, it's usually they find 2 blocks that when they put them together, they look good. So they just repeat the 2 blocks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if you get tired of making 20 blocks all the same, you can just sample. You can make a different one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's why.
As long as they're the same size, all the same size.
Yeah, my sampler block quilts, I'd like making out of 25 blocks. I want them to fit the bed. Nice.
So should we do 25 instead of 20? And we're just going to do one a week? Is that what we're going to do? Is that what we
Mhm. That's
decided?
what, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if we do 4 by 5, that way we
The one
still
you have, Rita's got 20 blocks in it. Your sampler quilt.
Yeah, and it's got the sashing and the cornerstones and borders, but
Yeah, and And see, that's what you
Yeah.
got to plan. You got to remember there's borders, sashing, cornerstones.
And how big is yours, do you think?
It's queen size. I can't tell you,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's queen size.
Yeah. I like borders and sashing.
Yes.
Well, I put everything in that dishwasher that will possibly go.
Me too. Me too.
Well, I got to get that little elf to empty that dishwasher.
Oh, a lot of times I just leave them in there and open the dishwasher thing up, and when I need to get them out, you know.
You live from the dishwasher, then I stack them on the side. And then when the dishwasher almost empty, then I put them in. Because who cares if that dish got washed again?
You're so bad. Uh-oh.
But Melinda, when she did the dishes the other night, she just soaked them in the sink. I always rinse them and turn them upside down. And that way, when I go to load the dishwasher, I know those are ready. But they have water sitting in the pan.
Mm.
And it's not because I burnt the food.
I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna have to go in and check. I think my thing went off.
Oh no.
Or what went off?
The
Freeze dryer.
freeze dryer.
Freeze dryer.
Oh, she's up in the she shed.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
she's
tell
got to
where
go
she
home
was
in the dark by herself.
because she was just sitting in that chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if Terry wonders where she's at.
Nope.
He knows.
Maybe he's at home sleeping in a chair.
Yeah, he's in the recliner.
He knows where she is. Where else would she be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could go up and walk her home or drive her home at night. But
Yeah.
I'm
Well, it's
beginning to
probably
think
too
she
far
did
for
fall
him to
asleep.
walk up there.
What?
I'm sending her a message saying, "Are you sleeping?" Because if she's not coming back, she could at least tell me that, right?
Yeah.
Carrie, you look sleepy. Did you stay up all night, Carrie?
No, I woke up around 2 this morning and couldn't go back to sleep.
Ooh. I'm sleeping a lot better. I've been sleeping to about 7. So
I
that's
think
good for
because
me.
of that fire trucks and all the noise and stuff.
Oh.
Miss Muffet here was still shaking.
Mm.
And when we were on live, the fire trucks went by 2 times again tonight.
Huh.
I sleep very well from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. And then the rest of
Yeah.
like, nope, I give up.
I would love to sleep.
I usually go to sleep about 11 or 11:30.
Did you go back to school?
I did it online yesterday. I got 2 more courses I'm taking now.
Good.
But I learned how to learn 2 kinds of businesses.
Oh.
And I have to watch videos. First, you take a test if you know all the tools you need,
Yeah.
like setting up, how you make your labels on, the name of that, the title, how many things. Yeah. So yeah, I'm taking notes down. Every time I miss a question, I go back and I write down. Next time I'm gonna write down the answers and try again. Because it's hard to spell sometimes if you don't realize. Because you got CANVA, then you got title. You kind of gotta listen to the words and try and spell it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go see if this phone will take a picture of the Christmas lights up here.
Okay.
I won't be up too long because I'm not putting.
Somebody must be walking with their phone.
Oh,
Sorry. It was
She
me.
answered
Sorry.
you.
Sorry.
and she just woke up
Yeah.
when I
she
sent
went-
her a text message.
You were right. She went to sleep.
Yep. She's good for that. And then she'll say she can't sleep later. That's
Yeah.
because when you fall asleep at 5 o'clock, yeah, you wake up this time, it's like you had a good day.
Yeah.
I could take what a 5-minute cat nap and feel like I've slept for hours.
Oh. I usually take like an hour nap in the afternoon from like 2 to 3 usually.
I
Not
was
every day, but I did today.
I took a nighttime cold capsule at noon so I could try to take a cat nap.
Yeah.
Everybody's leaving us.
Are they? Well, it
I
is
think-
getting probably
I
close
think
to
they'll
that
be
time.
back.
Yeah.
I think so.
Rita had to go check her freeze dryer.
Yeah. I think she's going to go over to her sewing machine. The lady in Kentucky. I don't know
Yeah.
her name.
Mhm. Diane.
Diane.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am. I'm at my
Okay.
sewing machine. Well, we get so many little kits at church to sew while we're there on our sewing day. We meet once a week.
Perfect.
And we bring some home, and then so we have homework. So I have like 3 quilts of homework I have to do
Oh my goodness.
before next week. Well, they're not difficult. They're just squares, They're
Yeah.
not hard, and they're small. So, but I feel bad if I go back and I don't do my homework. I mean, goodness.
Yeah. You don't want to get behind.
Yeah.
What kind of sewing machine do you have?
It's a Singer 1591. Well,
Is it?
I have a Juki 2010 in my sewing
That's what-
room.
I thought it looked like a black
That's what I have,
Singer to
too.
me.
Yeah, well, this one I bought at an antique store. My husband bought it for me a couple years ago for Christmas, and it
Uh-huh.
looked like it was in beautiful condition. But then I got it home; it didn't have a power cord, so I couldn't plug it in and see how it worked. And I am so grateful, God just blessed me that I didn't have the power cord because I didn't realize the electrical lines were all rotted and.
Oh, yeah.
If I plugged that thing in, it probably would have electrocuted me.
Yeah.
So I spent some time, refurbishing it and stuff, and now
Yeah.
I love it. And I don't. I've taken the sewing down here in my sitting room instead of going up to my Juki upstairs in my bonus room because my dog follows me, and he's got like arthritis in his hips, so it's hard for him to get up the stairs.
Yeah.
So now I take to sitting down here sewing with him.
Yeah.
I've been bringing all my sewing stuff downstairs, piece by piece, so I can sew down here.
Yeah.
To be with, but it works. It works.
Yeah.
But actually, I love this machine. I would like to get. I have an older Kenmore that I use as my travel machine, and it's got like 12 stitches. But I would like to get a sewing machine, that has more decorative stitches on it. But I can't decide which one. How
Yeah.
much money to spend on it, what I mean?
I think you always need one that has all kinds of stitches on it because you want to zigzag or or do it some embroidery. So mine does. My one I have does some embroidery, make labels and things like that.
Yeah. What do
Yeah.
you have, Rowena?
Well, I have a Juki TL 2010 Cube too, but I also have a Janome.
Okay.
There she is. She's back.
I'm
When I
a
take
little,
that, I don't like to. I like to put the stuff in a jar pretty quick. That's what's what I was doing, putting it in jars.
Okay, Rita, I took a picture when you were gone. I was outside with no coat on, but I took a picture of a house with the lights on.
Okay, let's see. See what you got. Yeah.
That's one house. And over here is the second house next door to each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the first house beside it too. So you could see off my balcony.
Yeah.
And there's the back of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Is it dark? Marla, is it dark here yet? Yes, it's dark. I've got to go out in the dark when I go home. So
See there?
Yeah, it's dark here at 5:30.
Yeah.
it gets
Here
dark
too.
early.
You know.
Rita, remember I told you about the highway? Here's the highway I live on.
Okay. Did a
That's
pretty busy street. So
That's a highway.
It's hard to see it.
it
Yeah.
is now.
Yeah. At nighttime, at 24 hours, this highway 2 is always busy. Because they go all the way from, if I point this way, that's the highway 401's that way. When they want to go all the way to King, they got to go all the way through my place and down.
And Charlotte says she hasn't met Diane yet. Diane, turn around, wave. So
How you doing, Charlotte?
she said she hadn't met you yet. So
But she's got homework to do.
Yeah.
I've got homework.
Sewing homework.
but there's
Nice to meet
Diane from Kentucky. So
Whereabouts in Kentucky are you?
I'm a little bit south and west. I'm in Harrodsburg, so I'm a little south and west of Lexington.
Are you close to Paducah?
No, I'm pretty far
No.
away from Paducah. I'm kind of in between Louisville and Lexington, sort of.
Okay.
You know, over here in the bluegrass area.
Okay.
I wish I was a little closer to Paducah because I'd like to go to.
I'm in
and
Real
I've
House.
so many years, and I have not been to Paducah to the quilt shows.
Yeah, I plan on going next April. In fact, I need to get busy and make some reservations because I've heard everything's filling up in Paducah.
Exactly, it's really, really busy. I mean, it's crazy.
So
busy.
I gotta find something. But I'm sure I can come up with something around there somewhere.
Oh, Debbie, you're in Lawrenceburg. I used to be closer to Lawrenceburg because I used to live in Hamilton, well, actually Fairfield, Ohio. So I'm pretty close to Lawrenceburg.
Yeah. And Linda's in Bowling Green.
Well, on the way back from Millersburg, Ohio last year, I spent the night in Bowling Green. Then went on into Memphis the next day. Yeah,
Yes.
Paducah's on the west side of Kentucky.
Kentucky, right. I'm in central Kentucky. Lawrenceburg is north central.
Is it?
We need to try to find each other in April.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be great. Yeah, that would be a good idea. That would be great.
Yeah, Marla's in Canton.
Mona's in Ohio. We have to do a roll call every once in a while where everybody's out.
What state are you in?
Some of us aren't too far apart.
In Northern Kentucky for Ramona.
So Ramona, are you anywhere close to Diane?
Diane, Anderson County, Harrisburg is 12 miles from me. Yeah, Debbie,
Hmm.
that really is close.
Yeah. I think the closest person to me is Jay Mary. I think she's in Arkansas, and I think that's about the only one that comes on here from Arkansas. Well, other than Brendan, her mama Wilma, but
Yeah.
and they're neighbors, just a mile down the road. But
Where in
Mona-
Anderson?
I'm in outer space. We know that, Mona.
Alabama, there are a lot from Kentucky, and there's a lot from Ohio. They're just
I'm in Indiana too.
uh,
So I think Joe Patty's in Indiana and Peggy Lynn's in Indiana. Yeah.
Near Cincinnati. We're in Cincinnati. I used to
We
live
were just in
Fairfield.
Cincinnati in October.
Yeah, I used to live up there.
almost
Rowena, where,
boys.
What?
where are you in Indiana?
Fort Wayne.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
I've never been to Indiana.
Fort Wayne.
I've never been to Fort Wayne, but I know of it. No, I've not been there.
Yeah.
But we're not all that far apart. We're kind of like, kind of clustered up here a little bit.
Except for me.
Well, yeah, except for you.
About 3 hours to Cincinnati for us. 3 hours, 3.5.
And
And Marla's in Ohio, but Cincinnati, she must be. Is that pretty far north then? Where Marla's at, Canton and Cincinnati. They're both in Ohio, aren't
Yeah, they're
they?
both in Ohio.
yeah, they're both Ohio.
Well,
I
And
can't-
Cincinnati is west and kind of the south corner of Ohio. It's not that far from me.
Dog will be in 50 miles from Fort Wayne.
There's Fort Wayne.
That's not all that far from.
Nope.
No, that's not far.
No.
That's how far I am from Louisville. 50, 60 miles from Louisville.
What was it? My grandmother, when she came from over Ireland, she came through where Nova Scotia is. She never got her papers to be a
That's right.
Canadian.
Hmm.
I've just driven through Cincinnati, which is fine with me. It's real busy.
It is a little busy. It's a nice city, though. Cincinnati's a nice city.
I was just on the interstate going to Millersburg.
Lawrenceburg, Indiana.
I didn't live far from Lawrenceburg either. I mean,
Need
Oh,
to get a United States map and put pins
Yeah.
where all are at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I did when I had a Canadian. My dad got me a board.
Decatur and Bern. Yeah, been to Decatur and Bern lots of times. We got people in our church from Bern.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a nice little
I
town.
lived in Decatur, Illinois when I was an infant,
Huh.
and both of my parents worked at a Caterpillar plant.
mm,
6 hours.
Yeah, I'd
Well,
like
that's-
to find a route to bypass Cincinnati going to Millersburg.
Hmm.
But I mean, it's just like interstate all the way, you know. So
Christy Lou, good night, ladies. I have to finish getting supper ready, the kids ready. Now,
Go to bed.
get ready.
yeah.
Have to take care of them kids.
Yep.
You do. They're important.
I think Jaden.
They
I
didn't
think
have Facebook and all this stuff when my kids were growing up, or they'd have probably got neglected. So.
I think my granddaughter gets out next Thursday's her last day of school for the rest of the year. Yep, it was Caterpillar, like big, you know, road machinery stuff.
Yeah. Millersburg, Amish country.
Yep, Millersburg is sure Amish country, that's for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You pass farm after farm after farm, and a lot of these houses all look the same.
But I bet it's pretty countryside, though.
It is. It's very hilly. I mean, some of it was like I come across a hill going very slow because you couldn't see till you got to the top of the hill. But I mean, they weren't like huge hills, but
Mhm.
still you couldn't see. I was afraid I'd come up on a buggy, you know, top of that
Yeah.
hill,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which I did get behind some that I had to go very slow.
Oh, Lafayette. Yep, Lafayette. Been there lots of times.
Good night, June.
Not
Right.
June.
If we were smart, we'd go to bed too.
Yeah, I think I'm
But
going
I'm
to.
not sleepy. It's only 8:30.
I'm not
9:30.
now, but
Mona likes ice cream. She changed her name to Mona
I went
likes
to
ice cream.
Millersburg last year, Charlotte, for a sewing retreat. And I'm going back.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get off.
yeah, we've been going well over 2.5 hours.
Yeah. We did that in the afternoon too.
Mhm. But I miss you guys. If I don't see you at least a little bit during the day. So.
Yeah.
I tried to go on late earlier, but I had things to do.
Are you going to go on after I get off here, Carrie?
You know what? I don't have the I have to pay now for the StreamYard.
Oh, you used all your free time up?
Yep.
Oh.
And I got a notice I have to do more shorts
Huh.
before the certain amount of time.
Well, shorts are very short, though. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
they're not very
Yeah.
long.
They're not. They're not very fun either.
No,
I'm
I
going to
know.
go. I'm going to say goodnight.
Come on, Charlotte.
Good
Go
night.
get this.
But-
What
Well-
was it? I did all my live stream. I already made my watch hours. I'm already at 99.9. I
Hmm.
can't go anymore.
Huh.
Night, Mona. See you tomorrow.
Yep.
Charlotte,
Bye.
it's kind of hard to get into that retreat because it stays booked up so much.
Okay, Lindy.
Yeah.
Get me.
Bye,
go-
Diane.
You doing night too?
I have to take you know who out for a last piece, and then I could come back. I know me and the dog. Whoever has dogs, we know they gotta go up before we go to bed.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, my little dog I don't take her out. I just open the door and let her out.
Except that the rooster goes
Well,
back
I'm in a
to
rural area, so I don't have to worry about her going in the street or nothing.
Oh, how's the rooster with them?
Well, that dog runs away from that rooster if she can. She don't. The rooster comes and finds her sometimes.
That poor dog.
Carrie, you're not my friend on Facebook, but I posted a video of that dog and rooster getting into it, and the rooster was
You know,
chasing the dog and almost running it in the house. I wonder the rooster didn't run in the door too. Yeah.
Rita, I want to look for you on Facebook. I can't add anybody.
Well,
So I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either. But Carrie, I wish you could see that video. It's kind of comical, that dog and rooster. But
Okay, I will look for you when I
Okay.
come back in. If I can't, I'll come looking for you tomorrow.
my Facebook has my name and my husband's name. It's Rita Terry Yancey. I did his Facebook got hacked one time, and so I put him on mine for a while, and now I can't remember the password to change the name, so it has both our names on it. So.
No, what was it? I've been hacked 5 times, and somebody stole all my pictures.
Oh my!
Oh no.
I had to go through. You know how you go through a CEO? I had to find the guy who runs the Facebook and tell them what's been going on.
Huh?
So they said, somebody said, no, that's her picture. I go, no, it's not. It's mine.
Yeah.
You don't have a pug.
Mm-hmm. There's not any coyotes in my yard. I do hear them sometimes when they go along the creek that's not too far from the house.
I can hear coyotes in the summertime.
Did I
After
tell you?
dark, go out in my backyard, and you can hear them way off.
They're noisy little things, and coyotes, they sound a whole lot closer than what they are
I
sometimes.
know.
Did
Boy,
I
you
tell
can
you
hear
how
them.
close I was with one? In my backyard, in my building.
That's what I was thinking. If that rooster got in her house, she'd be having chicken and dumplings.
I really need to do something with that rooster, but I don't want to. It's another job, so
Besides, the rooster's tough, isn't he? Rooster tough.
well, yeah, he'd have to be boiled in an Instapot. That's what he'd need to go in the Instapot.
That'd teach him, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Okay, good night, ladies.
he'd make a good pot of dumplings.
Bye, Carrie.
Bye. I will look for it. I will look for it when I get back on Facebook, because sometimes I'm on Facebook more than I'm on here now.
Okay.
Okay.
I play video games. That's my problem.
Okay.
Oh, I don't do video games.
I don't either. This didn't.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Did Mona change her name? It says Mona likes ice cream.
She says on her iPad it's Mona likes ice cream, and then on another device it's something else. I think that's what I understood. So.
Oh, okay.
So she didn't change it completely. She just has.
I think she's going to be on tomorrow
Okay.
on YouTube, because usually isn't tomorrow Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll have to gang up over at her place tomorrow. Then is what we'll have to do.
Yeah.
Gang up
No.
at Mona's.
So she's on her iPad. So that's. What
If she
time
can-
is she on Central Standard Time? Because seems
Mona?
like I miss her.
Mona will have to answer. What time are you going to be on tomorrow, Mona?
Central Standard Time.
Around the house. I was at Nancy. I was calling that dog, and the rooster was chasing the dog in the door, and I had to slam the door for the rooster to run it in the house. 1 p.m.
Okay,
East
1 p.m. Eastern.
is
is that-
2. No, that's noon our time, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's either going to be 11 or 12. I'm not sure. I have
Probably-
to Google my phone. If it's 1 o'clock Eastern, what is it Central?
I think it's an hour difference, so it'd be 12 our time.
Is it?
I think that's right. 12. Guess who Nancy says 12? Linda Denton says 12.
Okay. So it's an hour difference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hour
It's
difference.
12. That's Terry's lunch hours, lunchtime. So maybe late showing up.
Give him a sandwich tomorrow.
Oh, I know.
Say, here, eat this, hurry up.
Yep. I'm on a 12 Central. She had to Google it.
Okay. That's usually what I do to you know, do it. So. All right. Well, good night.
Yeah, I'm gonna close it down, and we'll see each other tomorrow. I know
Okay.
we will. So,
Good
bye.
night.
Good night, everybody.
Diane.
Good night, Diane.
Night night, girls. Bye.
Bye. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.